This one chart reveals the reason for drop in ROAS for most of the lifestyle brands or for any brand which has high number of SKUs, for example apparel, footwear, anything for that matter. Brands must recreate this chart every 30 days. I am talking about an area chart here. What does an area chart mean? It looks like this, where there is product on the x-axis. It is all about your time, and then net sales for each product. You plot it as a distribution of your revenue. What is the percentage of your revenue coming from this particular product? That is what you plot in this area graph. Why I say that it is helpful to understand the ROAS drop is, whenever we have seen that for a high SKU brand the ROAS drops, it's mostly because the SKU contribution of our spend proportional to revenue is different. For example, product A is spending 20% of our total budget and suddenly it tanks to 5%, and hence it impacts the overall ROAS, because product A was our bestseller and it was converting at a high ROAS of say 5, 6, 7. But suddenly when it contracts to 5% and other non-performing products take up the other additional percentage of spend, it tries to gobble up all the budget but not produce any results. Hence, plotting this graph every 20 to 25 days gives you an idea of what's the estimation of spend going to each product category or SKU, and understand the proportional sales value for each of the SKU. Yes, you can plot it, you can have the numbers also, you can calculate percentages, but when you see it in an area chart, it becomes more concrete and more visually attractive. It's easier to communicate with your peers also, even from departments non-marketing, because you have to communicate with department who deal with merchandising, who deal with inventory. Hence you will have to communicate in this manner, and the area chart is the best way to communicate this. It measures the share of revenue, and product assortment is the issue most of the times in lifestyle brands, and not the targeting or the offer or the creative. It's the product assortment, it's the distribution of spend among the product that is the issue that's causing lag in performance. You can identify your best selling SKU from this. You can identify bad performers also, because they are taking up more spend but not contributing to the revenue. And you can also identify invisible heroes who are taking up less spend but contributing a major chunk of revenue. And hence you can dial up more and increase budget there. This is an overarching chart that needs to be evaluated, particularly if you are running a catalog campaign. Next, advance. Let's take a step further. Create a separate chart of spend versus revenue, one for catalog ads and one for manual creative assets. So this gives you a very stark and important difference, how catalog ads are spending and where are your manual creatives being spent. For example, if you have say 10 SKUs or 1000 SKUs for a lifestyle brand, which is pretty normal, you will not be advertising all 1000 SKUs in a manual creative, right? So you can identify best SKUs from your catalog ads and promote those and create ads for only those in manual creatives. This helps to efficiently budget spend and promote the best product in your manual creatives, even for video production. It will concentrate your effort on creative production, and it will not go haphazard in terms of what should I invest in creative production in, because I have tens of items, tens of colors, tens of sizes, what should I invest in? That question begs, what is the efficiency of each product? Hence this chart is helpful. Then the sum up is analyze the share of revenue to distribute the share of spend to each of the product. Thank you for watching.